Oh, hi there. Dan Amrick from oneofswords.com, and I'm here with James Steer. He's the producer of GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, which I try to say all at once because it's a lot. But it's a lot of things that gamers have wanted, right? This is a reimagining of GoldenEye, of the story, of the film from '95.
Yeah.
But a lot of fans that didn't have the Wii said, oh, I wish that was coming out for PS3 and 360.
Yeah.
And now you get to say, yes, it is.
Of course, yeah. It's about bringing that legendary story of GoldenEye to the high-definition platforms for the first time. So, when we looked at making GoldenEye in 2010, the Wii platform was the right place for us to relaunch that the game because of the N64 heritage. But when we started going out and talking to people and showing them the game, we realised that there was a wider hunger for the game, and we knew that we had to produce the game for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Now, to do that, you guys have built a brand new engine that's running at 60 frames a second, which is not something a lot of games do. Why was 60 frames per second important?
I think because it's Daniel Craig's Bond, because we want it to be high action, we want it to be smooth gameplay. 60 frames a second was a goal for us, and it's something we wanted to deliver. So yeah, we had a new engine built by Eurocom. Their technology team was able to focus on that in the background in 2010 while the game team was working on the Wii version. So yeah, we were able to do that because we wanted it to be able to deliver that 60 frames a second, things like 16-player multiplayer for the first time in a GoldenEye game. So yeah, we're really proud and really happy to be here talking about it today.
You're also supporting Sharpshooter on PlayStation Move, so if you want to use a light gun peripheral, you can again. I mean, you could use the Wiimote on it last year, but now you can use a full-fledged sort of armament,
Yep.
which is kind of fun. But I was really most interested in hearing about MI6
Yeah.
Ops. What is that mode? This is a new mode just specifically for this game. What is that?
So yeah, MI6 Ops is about delivering kind of more arcade-style single-player missions to the player. It adds a considerable amount of extra content that wasn't on the Wii version. So we have 4 play styles, from assault to elimination to stealth for those guys that like to play as a spy, and then last but not least, wave defense for the people that like to be more tactical about how they defend an area. So and what's really cool about all those MI6 Ops missions attached to leaderboards, so you can play any of those missions and then post a high score to the leaderboards and see how you're comparing against your friends. And then last, we've added a designer to that element, which allows you to take the missions that were created by the level designers at Eurocom and play around with some of the elements of those missions to create your own version, then therefore post even better scores online. So, and then last but not least, the fact that you can go onto those leaderboards, check out other people's scores and actually click on them, and it will launch you back into the game playing the version that they set up, so you can work out how they managed to produce such a high score. So we think really powerful way of getting people to play those over and over again to really push their high score as high as possible.
Okay. The biggest thing I think with GoldenEye is fan expectations. A lot of people are so nostalgic about the franchise that they tie some of their biggest gaming memories to GoldenEye. Is that energetic to you? Does that make you want to shoot higher, or do you get scared about fan expectations when you're dealing with this franchise?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of passionate people out there, and it's truly an honour to be working on GoldenEye, and also obviously on a 007 game. It's a franchise that has been going for 50 years next year. So but we don't look at it as being intimidating. You look at it as a great challenge and something you want to deliver. But when you're updating something like GoldenEye, you make decisions and you hope that you make the right decisions. And I think with the GoldenEye Wii game last year, people, it was very well received, so we're glad we made those decisions to update things like the story and some of the characters, and so we're confident that the decisions we're making with this game this year will again be well received.
And do you have a release date for this yet, or is it still just a window?
It's this fall. Yeah.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
Cool.
So if you want to know more about it, obviously swing by oneofswords.com. I will keep you up to date on this, but I'm looking forward to it. And of course, we're going to be doing gameplay nights when this game comes out, so watch for it. And thanks very much, James. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.